everybody, Yo from FT86 Speed Factory here. Today we're going to take a look at a few of the fog light options that we have available for you guys for the Scion FRS. If you guys have noticed lately on our website, we've been putting up new options for fog lights that have just been coming out since SEMA and all that stuff of last year. They're finally getting out and into our hands now, and you know, they've got a whole different range of prices and options for them. So I kind of wanted to open up these boxes, show you guys what you get in the kits, and let you know what you're really getting with your money. Got three options here today. Right in front of me here is the Spyder fog lights. In the middle is the Diode Dynamics fog light kit, and also on the end is the Windjet kit. Again, these are all three different prices for each kit. I believe the Windjet is the cheapest, around $110 on the website. Diode is around $150, and then Spyder is your most expensive at $160 plus shipping. Follow along with me today. I'm going to give you guys a coupon code that you can use on all of these fog lights to give you guys a little bit of a discount. So watch the video and pick up on that coupon code, and you guys will get a nice discount. We'll go ahead and open these up, and we'll take a look at what you get. Alright, so we've got our first kit out of the box here, and these are all the contents of the Windjet fog light kit that you would get. Taking out every component here, so we're going to take a look at what we get. First off, let's take a look at the fog lights themselves and the housings. Excuse me, these are H11 bulbs. See back there, H11. Most of these kits are using H11 bulbs, and pretty standard housing. Got the mounting points for when you install the fog lights, the two tabs on the inside and then the two screws on the other side, and a plastic cover there. And pretty simple, pretty clear, not much to those. Basically, all the other manufacturers are probably using very similar pieces, all plastic, probably made in China or Taiwan. And I'm not sure, I believe these are Taiwan, but very simple, should work, sounds good. Put those aside. One of the differences that we're looking at with the Windjets are the fog light bezels that you get with these. These are a plastic piece, and the fitment's great. I mean, they look exactly like the OEM ones other than the finish. If you kind of pick them up and everything, they're plasticky, and you can see that kind of gloss sheen that comes off of it. You can see it off the light there, and so it's glossy, and it doesn't really match the OEM plastics that are on the car. So you have that. I think this is where they kind of saved a little bit of money as well, which is why the kit is quite a bit cheaper. So they're not going to match your front grille, but they still look great. They look just fine, and they're going to fit just like the OEM piece. But that is something to note, that they are going to look different from your other plastic pieces. So you have that. Along with the kit, you also get some hardware, some screws, things like that, and clips and wire ties, just to make things nice and tidy for you when you're wiring stuff up. This red wire here is optional wiring. It's basically just extra wire if you guys need it, if you want to route your wiring so it's a little cleaner or tucked in somewhere where you can't really see it and you need some extra room or some extra wire. That's what this is for. Next is the main harness. You can see these two are going to be your connectors for the fog lights, and then you have a relay and a fuse here, then also your power and ground. Then this yellow one will connect to this harness, which is for your relay button, which I'll show you here in a second. Pretty standard. Everything is heat shrinked, wrapped up. It's pretty nice. I could open this up for you, but I really don't want to wrap it back up. But it's very clean and tidy for the install, and that's what is kind of the same theme through every single fog light kit that we're going to look at. Is the wiring is nice and tidy for you already and done up. Just got to do a couple splices, get some power and your grounds, and you're good to go. So there's that harness. Then you also get your relay harness as well. This relay harness, like I said, this yellow one will connect to the other harness that goes to the fog lights. You also get this switch here, which is can go inside your interior, maybe next to your trunk button or something like that. It does not come with a bezel, so that is one thing. It does not come with a bezel for this, but you do have a button that you can control when you want your headlights on and off. So that comes with that. It goes on this green plug here, and this yellow plug goes into that harness like I said, and this brown connector either gets used or chopped off, I'm not sure. It goes to your key on ignition point, so I actually haven't opened that up, and I'm not sure if this connector actually goes to one that is on the FRS. If not, you just chop it off, splice it into that key on ignition for your FRS there. So that's basically it with the Windjet kit. Again, like I said, it's the cheapest kit available, and I believe they cut most of the money out on the bezels. You still get a great harness, get a nice button for when you want your fog lights on and off, and the fog lights are plastic and H11. Pretty good kit. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, moving on to the next fog light kit we have, we're going to take a look at the Diode Dynamics kit, which we have in front of us here. This is our middle range for price-wise as far as the fog light kits go. Again, the Windjets were a little cheaper. They are at about $110 plus shipping, and these are at about $150 plus shipping. So, speaking of pricing, it's probably a good time to get you guys that coupon code that we were talking about earlier in the video, and that coupon code is going to be FOGGY. That's FOGGY, F-O-G-G-Y, and you can jump on the website, check out some of these fog light kits that are up there, and toss that coupon code in when you're ready to check out, and you get a nice discount on some of these kits that we're talking about today. So, back to the diode kits that we're looking at. Let's start with the fogs again, the headlight or the fog light housings themselves. Again, another H11 bulb in there. One difference for this is an actual glass housing that the diode kit does not, or excuse me, the Windjet kit doesn't have. These are actual glass housings. Again, these are probably made in Taiwan or something, but you do get that nice quality glass instead of plastic for the lens there. So again, that's kind of what you're getting with the price difference. So that helps with the quality. Especially, you know, when you're going around getting rocks thrown up at you and all that stuff, the glass is going to hold up really well. Next up, we have the fog light bezels that we're looking at. Again, so you can see that the difference from the diode to the Windjet. The Windjet was that shiny plastic, glossy. This is more of a matte finish, and it is truly OEM. I mean, it's got stamped Subaru on the back, made in Japan. We've got Toyota part numbers on the bags that they come in. So these are OEM fog light covers that are for the GT86 or the new option for the Scion FRSs that are coming out to this year in 2014. So again, another reason why the price is a little higher. You get great matching quality plastic that is OEM Subaru, OEM Toyota. So that's really nice with this kit. Moving on, got hardware, of course. Hardware for the fog light installation in the bumpers, wing nuts and bolts there. A couple splicing connectors for your wiring, and then your wire loom. So we've got everything heat shrinked, and also with the loom on there protecting all of that. Really quality stuff from Diode. Got a relay and a fuse, and then also your power and ground wires and your H11 connectors on that end. So that's what you get. You don't get a button, you don't get a bezel. So basically you're wiring these up to come on when you have your headlights on or your parking lights, whichever you feel like wiring them up to. So no bezel, no stock, no button on the inside of the interior. They're either on when you have your parking lights on, or they're on when you have your headlights on. Or you can extend these and splice these off and tie into both your parking lights or DRLs and your headlights as well. So your fog lights can be on all the time pretty much. But that's what you get in this kit. So on to the Spyders. Okay, now we're on to our last kit here. But before we get to the Spyder fog light kit, I do want to give a shout out to my man Paul over at Diode Dynamics and the videos that he's doing for installations to make your lives easier out there. We've got his YouTube video up on the Diode Dynamics fog light install for the FRS, for your car specifically, up on our website as well. So if you pick up those Windjets or even any of these other kits that we've got going on, check out Diode Dynamics. Paul working on those videos for you guys to get these installed and make your lives a little bit easier, you know. So shout out to Paul over at Diode. Great stuff, man. So now that we've got that out of the way, we got our Spyder fog lights here. Now, again, these are the most expensive kit that we have today that we're looking at, and they are at about $160 for a kit plus shipping. So we're going to take a look at some of the options here on why they're a little more expensive. First off, again, just take a look at the housings over here, the fog light housings. Again, they're plastic, H11, a little bit different. They're a little more compact than the other fog light housings that we've seen in the other kits. And, you know, same mounting. Got the 2 tabs on the inside, 2 tabs on the outside for the screws. And then the housing itself is plastic. So we've got 3 different options from Spyder here. One I'm holding is a smoked option, a smoked lens option, and I've got the plastic still on here, so you might not be able to see that as well. And then you've got the clear, which is just like the other kits, Diode, Windjet. They all offer a clear lens, just a clear lens there. And then also they have yellow. So I know this is a really popular option. I love the look myself as well. And if I were to choose one, I'd probably go with yellow for the fog light color as well. So they give you that option already. So you don't have to go out and, you know, pick up a Laminex fog light cover to do that and apply it. But if you want to go with the glass housing like the Diode Dynamics has, and you want the yellows, pick up the diodes and then grab a Laminex cover from our website. And those are about $15 as well. So you're right around the same price as a Spyder kit. And then you get that yellow color or that smoked housing color that you want. So moving on, again, it's just some hardware here for the fog lights to install on the bumper, or zip ties to tidy everything up when you're done. Moving on to the bezels. These are not OEM, but they are an OEM copy. These are pretty much exactly like the OEM Subaru and Toyota fog light bezels that I was showing you in the Diode kit. You know, it's a matte plastic. You don't get that gloss that is on the Windjet ones. They're going to have that OEM feel and nice quality plastic, but it's not OEM. The Spyder actually makes these or gets these from somebody, and they are an awesome replica. These will match your front grille and all that, no problem. So really nice piece from Spyder here. Then moving on to our wiring harness. Again, great quality. Everything is just, you know, heat shrinked, wrapped up and clean. You got your bulb connectors, H11, and then your relay, and well, actually your relay's here and your fuse. So the relay would go there and hook that up, just like that. Pretty simple. If I can get it on there. There we go. So that's on there. And then this will connect to your other harness, which goes to a button, just like the Windjet kit. So this will go into your interior. Again, same thing. You got your ignition and ground and power, and also the connector for your button itself. And so this is what differs Spyder from the Windjet kit. You know, you get this button. It's a nice quality button. It looks OEM, and it'll fit OEM as well, because they give you this little bezel that'll go into where your trunk release is, or your your interior lights, your dimming lights there. So it's a great piece. There's no cutting involved. You just have to replace that piece that's in the interior, and you've got a spot for your fog light button. It's really awesome. Great OEM look. A nice touch from Spyder to have that clean feeling and clean look to your install on these fog lights. So there you have it, guys. 3 different kits, 3 different options, 3 different price ranges, all to get that awesome fog light conversion done to your Scion FRS, which I know all of us were screaming at Toyota saying, why didn't you put that there in the first place? So got great options from Spyder, Diode, and Windjet, all on our website. Again, if you guys caught that coupon code I gave out earlier in the video, awesome. Go use it. Use it on the website. Get a great discount. If you guys got any questions, let us know in the comments below, or you can email us at sales@ft86speedfactory.com, or you can give us a call, 888-885-2002. See you guys.